Hey everyone, and we're back with another Carboot Tim, and my god, it is boiling in here. Literally, it was hot today, very hot, and the shocking thing, it was actually raining when I went to go to the Carboot. So yeah, that's really cool. That it actually stopped being raining by the time I got there. So got a lot of stuff, I'm not going to lie, some cool stuff, but I'm going to start off with the pickups during the week from the charity shops. I didn't do one on Wednesday, that's why there was no video. I was told by a lot of people who go to the car boot it was actually quite dead on Wednesday, so hopefully. The first thing I picked up from charity shops during the week was this Yokai Watch. Yokai Watch was actually another anime series. At one point it was kind of known as a Pokemon killer, kind of never really took off, but in the charity shop I found the watch with a load of the medallions. It was really big when I was last in Japan, like you could not escape from it. Literally go in somewhere and they're literally playing the theme song non-stop. Picked up these two random DS games as well. Nintendo's always good, and I think French version of, I don't think this is GoldenEye, it's one of the other games but it's for some reason called GoldenEye, so that's pretty cool. So it's the French version, just the so I seem to be picking out a lot of French stuff. A lot of this is from, I went to Birmingham yesterday for overnight, and there was this charity, some of these are from the different charity shops in Birmingham. Found this on the GameCube, it's like an Australian copy. I thought pick that up, still a PAL copy. Also they had Serious Sam 2. That looked interesting now. This charity shop had looked like it had been looted since like pre-lockdown. There was some amazing games and pretty much everything here was £3 to £1. So Neo Kuni, I already have this, but this will be going as my reserve because you never know. This Shangan Total War, that was £1. Age of Empire Gold Edition, another 99p there. There's a lot of PS3 stuff we have here. This is the expensive one, Devil May Cry. This is the really not, the people didn't like reboot where they rebooted it and Dante now has black hair. People got really upset about that for some reason. Dishonored, didn't have that. Dragon Age 2, didn't have that. The sealed PS4 game for only £2. Driver clubs, and PS4, you can't go wrong with that sort of price unless it's FIFA, of course. Lego Star Wars, the video game on PC. Picking up the PC collection people out there. Absolute classic there. This is a banger. I actually have the big box, but this is a sort of game literally I would pick up any variants, even if it's just one of these best ofs. Literally this game is amazing. Tycoon Roller Coaster. I can't see what the first word is. Something Hunter 2 on the PC. It was just one of those things I was just grabbing. This place had just looked like it had 3D Disney creation and Chaos Legion on the PC. It's a Capcom game, so I thought, oh, that looks interesting, because Capcom only ever make good games. And yeah, all the only thing in here is a shirt I picked up. That is nothing to do, that I don't think anyone would be that interested in. So right now, onto the actual car boot stuff. I picked this up for my friend because he deals this sort of thing and he's on holiday this week. So I said I'll pick up anything like one of these sort of Warhammer type things. I don't think this is a Warhammer one because that doesn't have anything. I just kind of laughed at it. It almost looked like a really weird bootleg, and I thought he'd get a kick out of it. So giving that to him as a gift. He's always really cool to me at the car boot. So right, let's get on to the actual stuff I got. Right, I got Age of Empires. I think this is a game. I got this from the Blue Van group. He was having so many good PS2 games today. Like literally me and a few others are all around there. Shorting through stuff, I got The Suffering, which I didn't have. I picked this up from another stall, the Black Mirror. He had a load of PS4 games, but he sort of like wanted different prices for them, and I just took a random risk on this one. And yeah, no, I checked it, it goes for a lot more. Just looked like an interesting game. He had like a God of War 3 HD, but I think at first I thought he wanted 5, but he actually wanted 10 for that. But it was sealed, but I left it back at the boot. Tomb Raider, I totally even forgot where I got that from. I got this for £1. Wolfenstein 2 or 3, Can't tell which one that's the Return to Castle Wolfstein. Yeah, I picked these two up in a bundle because I think I paid about £5 for these two, and I got a load of other stuff with the bundle. They're the really god awful, and I'll take one out. They're still in the box. You get these as a kid, and literally they're just a load of Tetris games. But I just was reading this one, and it was just really funny. Some of the games it claimed to have on here, sort of goes through all the games like car shooting. It's like sort of stuff you get in Ashens or like the Game Child and stuff. I just love it that they were trying to claim there was a Dragon Ball game on there, and I was just more curious to see what the actual Dragon Ball. I was only going to buy one start off with, but the guy gave me an offer on both of these. Now this is the really cool thing we got from Blue Man Group. I got an N-Gage. I have been after one of these for absolutely forever. So unfortunately it does have a bit of a scratch on the screen. Now, as you can see, there actually is stuff in there. It has been unlocked. Unfortunately there's no battery, so this was only a £5, so this is going to take a bit of work to get working, but hopefully with a bit of luck, yeah, this could be working. I've been wanting an N-Gage for a while. God awful console, but it's just like the Gamescom we got the other day. Could be a real fun little thing to have. So the worst comes to worst, for a £5, it's a nice piece to be on the side. But yeah, really happy with that. Been after one for a while. And right, let's get on to the PlayStation 2 stuff. So most of this, well no, before I go on to PlayStation 2 stuff, I spent a bit of money on this, and it was a total shot in the dark, because I literally, all I could tell, it was Mega Drive. But first I thought it was a SNES thing. And now I looked at it and it turned out, actually no, it's a Mega Drive thing, because literally it's made to look like a SNES controller. So I found this on a random stall, like for electronics, and I was like, oh wow, this is I should have told with the 3 buttons. I just never seen anything like this. It seems to be some sort of programming thing. Yeah, it turns out to be a special controller for the Mega Drive. I had no idea. I think it's just you can set it to do stuff. And yeah, I paid a £5 on it because I just thought it looked neat and interesting. And yeah, I looked up on eBay and it actually goes for quite a nice little bit. Of course, it keeps staying in my Mega Drive collection. But yeah, a nice random controller that I think works. As I said, you can tell by the end it's a Mega Drive. Picked this up. There was a load of big box stuff. My friend Luke picked up most of it, and I just picked up this one because it looked interesting. Combat Flight Simulator WW2 European Series. Love my big box games. Don't really have much room to put them anymore. But yeah, no, I thought that looks neat. I picked that up. It was really cool. Also picked this up along with that Warhammer thing. It's a DS. He gave me the 3DS charger. It's great because I need a few 3DS chargers. Fortunately, the hinge is a bit broken. I have not tried turning this on. But the best part is there's a Game Boy Advance game in there, and it's Sonic Advance 2, which is a good £11 to £15 game. So for £3, I think £5 altogether with the Warhammer stuff, I can't go wrong with that. Right, I picked this up for £1 on the stall. Prince of Persia trilogy. You always can't go wrong with any of these like trilogy things. I think there's a Crash Bandicoot one. I actually picked it up during the week for £12 because it's actually selling quite cheaply compared to what it normally sells at. But yeah, this is the Prince of Persia one. It has all 3 games from the series all in one box, and yeah, they always seem to go for a bit more because people want all the variants. I think these few games are Rise of Honor. I paid a bit more on these, and I kind of wanted them. I regret. There's Terminator one here, Terminator Redemption. This was the one I thought, because it's a Kimoni, I thought this is one of the ones that has the like arcade game in it. I think one of these has the arcade is like unlockable, but I do not think it's this one. So I probably overspent on that one a bit, thinking that it had the arcade, because the arcade game is awesome. Like now back to the, like all the really good stuff. You got Tak and the Power Judo. That was like a Nickelodeon thing for a while. Of course, you can never go wrong with the Legends games, like the vintage stuff. I picked this up because it just looks so damn interesting. My friend, or Luke, thought it was from what's it called, from Crash Bandicoot, but no, not just quite. I don't have this game, so I thought this could be an interesting pick up. Alright, it had so much PS2. I got this Pirates game. I'm not sure if that was the same Pirates game that I bought the other day. This is all from the same guy. I got Spy Hunter 2. That was a quid. I actually picked that right at the start. I didn't even know they made a second one. I remember there was a Spy Hunter remake. Not as good as the classic one. Can't ever go wrong with Sega classics. Your Outrun, VR, Space Harrier, Golden Axe. I mean, it's absolute classics. Bangers on this one. Fantasy Zone. And you know, these normally always just full of Sonic games, and this one actually has no Sonic games. I do love my Sonic games, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of cool. This one has a lot of other stuff. Maybe there's Sonic games that are unlockable on this one. The Suffering Ties of the Blind. I've never seen that. But when you're just picking up random PS2, Shrek. I think I picked this up really cheap somewhere. I've totally forgotten where. Shrek 2. And the PS2, I'd probably pick that up. Okay, here's a good game that I've been after for a while. Pac-World 3. I have been after all the Pac-World games. I got a big bundle for about 20 quid, and there were some nice games. You look through it, so there's some nice games in here. And I think I went back later and bought some more games. So 30 quid, I got a load, and there was a load of really good games in here, not just like your generic PS2 free filler, PS2 filler, like good stuff like this. And stuff like this, Evil Twin, sorry, not Evil Ravin. That just looks really interesting. We got Hyper Street Fighter Anniversary Edition. Never go wrong with Street Fighter. Getting near to the ends. Robot Warlords. You can never go wrong with a robot. Not from the Gundam series. No idea what this is from. I may actually have to look this up. Look like one of those things that it's from an anime, but they've never dubbed the anime, so they just call it something else. More stuff. I just never seen this on the PSP. Cricket Captain is sort of like a championship manager style game, but with cricket. I totally forgotten when I picked this up. I think it was super cheap. Another Soldier of Fortune Gold. I must have picked that up super cheap. Literally, I forget where I pick up most of this stuff, and I'm flipping there. One of the Pokemon toys with the Pokemon cards still in it, and you know me, I love my Pokemon cards. You know, I've got a flipping extra series where I just open Pokemon cards. No big Pokemon card haul today, unfortunately. I looked out, but we've had a few weeks. The other thing, if I no N64 stuff, I've had a good couple of weeks to find the N64 stuff, and nothing. It's more PS2 today, as you can see. N-Gage. Now this was a good bundle of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. So this is the first bit. This one's not so interesting. Pokemon sticker book. Oh, the stickers are all still in there. That's awesome. This sort of thing I don't normally pick up, but I really did this huge bundle, and it's the other stuff in the bundle that I picked up. And those two electronic games were in there. So I'll show you kind of the less interesting, or less interesting to most of you guys, but more interesting to me. A load of old New Type magazines. New Type is a magazine series in Japan, and yeah, literally they preview anime. I think, yeah, just anime. I don't think there's really much game stuff in there. This here is like some of the freebies. I'm about to say that's all the way back in Gundam Seed. That is an old series. I remember that being on telly. It was the anniversary, but that's still pretty cool. That's a nice clear file. I'll find something for this. Here's some more New Type. I mean, oh, that's 2005. Damn, that's going to be some old series in there. I was about to say that for the first Street Master, it's not. It's a series that looked a little bit like it. It seems to be all the Gundam ones. 590 yen. I paid like a whole bundle, and with what you're going to see next for like 15 quid, and then I sort of bundled in, no, 12 quid, and then I bundled in all those little electronic games in on top. And this is the US version. And remember now, for a period, you could actually get a translated version. And the company that owned the rights kind of got greedy and were like, no, we're just going to go and make our own magazine. And they started publishing this god-awful sort of more generic nerd magazine. I think it was called PQ or something. And it's a shame, because I remember there's a lot of actual artwork, like the normally cover artwork and stuff is normally just drawn for for this. So yeah, no, this was really cool. I know that a lot of you guys probably really don't care about anime, but yeah, this said this gives me back some good memories of the olden days. Right, and this is like all the main stuff I picked up. Pokemon Platinum version, the official guide. These are always really hard to find and they're gorgeous. The American version, just realised, actually has these for everyone. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, the remakes, and it said this is just an entire guidebook, and these are really well. I remember years ago I actually found the red and blue one. It wasn't the official one, it was the Nintendo official magazines version. But I had it as a kid, but it's funny because I had the original version that was blue, and then they re-released it with a red cover with a few, I think, errors figured out, and it was the red version. Oh, it was so cool. Got more, that's not it. Oh, I think I've got another two here. You got Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. Another classic game. I think this is it. And the final one is Pokemon Black and White 2. Another, I mean, these are always really hard to find. So they have maps and stuff just telling you everything, all the tips. Unfortunately, you don't really use these sorts of things anymore, but yeah, no, it's just an interesting find. I'm a sucker for these sorts of things. Look how big they are. Never go wrong with strategy guides for Pokemon games. So yeah, that's my pickups. Really cool getting the N-Gage. As I do know there's a bit of work needs to be done about that, and I still actually need to look up that Gamescom, so I'm actually going to go inside and try fixing that up later. I'm at a car boot tomorrow. Hopefully I pick up some good stuff. There may be some thunderstorms around, so hopefully it doesn't get called off. But yeah, no, some really cool pickups. A lot of PlayStation 2. Spent a lot of money today, but I got N-Gage, PlayStation 2 stuff. They said you cannot go wrong. They've got some really nice PlayStation 2, so I'm happy with that. So guys, if you want to like oh yeah, and one thing, I was walking around with one of my friends, and it was actually the store I got the N-Gage from, not N-Gage, the Gamecom from last week. My friend managed to find a 20p Game Boy Advance game in a total random box. It was like a Rayman one for 20p. That was a funny story. It's good to see. I saw a lot of the guys today. Actually, one of them was asking after my series. So I'm not here. I wasn't there on Wednesday, but I'm here next Wednesday, so don't you worry. But yeah, it was good. It was good seeing all the guys. It was nice, chill, quite hot, probably a bit too hot to tell the truth. And yeah, it was cool picking up some stuff. I'm back tomorrow at my Sunday local one. And yeah, so anything you liked here, if you want to give me any comments or anything, any likes, dislikes, I appreciate it. As I said, please comment what you like, as I say, also if you picked up anything at the Carboot, and I love seeing other people's series, so you got a series, make sure to give me a comment. I'll definitely go and check it out. So remember to like, subscribe, and hopefully with a bit of luck I will see you tomorrow. Bye.